Now that you've been taught how to make a slip knot and a chain, this next part should be easy. So again, you're going to take your tail and your ball yarn, twist it, grab your ball yarn, pull it through, put your needle in your loop, pull that snugly, get your ball out of the way, yarn over. You're going to pinch your yarn down here, so that way this yarn will slide through your hand as you crochet, but it will keep it tight so you can make the same size of loops consistently. So you're going to yarn over, pull your knot down, and pull your hook through to make your first chain. I'm going to make about 20 of these because I'm going to teach you how to do a slip stitch. Every stitch in crochet has a different height to it, and the shortest one of them is a slip stitch. And then you have the single crochet, and then a half double, and then the double, and the triple, so on and so forth. But we're going to first start with a slip stitch. You're going to use this a lot. A slip stitch will carry you from chains, will carry you chain to chain. So if you're over here and you want to get to the middle, instead of skipping over and having, say I skipped over, I have a loop down here and I don't want that loop there. Instead, I can go across this chain in a straight line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my needle to the second second chain from my hook. So here's the first chain from the hook. This is the second chain from the hook. So I'm going to go to my second one. I'm going to yarn over and pull it through, and then I'm going to pull this first loop through this second loop. Now it looks like I broke my yarn there, or I split my yarn. That's what happens when your hook kind of goes through the yarn threads. I wish my camera would focus there. So, okay, so my loop is coming out of the second chain from my hook. Now I'm going to go into my third chain from the hook originally. I'm going to yarn over and pull through, and then I'm going to pull through. I'm going to go in my next chain, pull through. Don't forget to push onto the gauge of the needle. All these loops got to be the same size. You're going to pull that through that. You're going to keep going. I really wish my camera would focus better. There you go. You're going to go into this one here. Next one. You're going to yarn over. You're going to pull this one through this one. My next chain is right here. I already went in this one. As you can see, the yarn is coming through that one. I'm going to go through this one. Going to yarn over. I'm going to pull through this one. Okay. Next one. Go in, yarn over, pull it through, and I'm going to push this one, hook this one through this one. So as you can see, I'm where I wanted to be, and I don't have that loop coming down here. I'm able to travel along this chain to get where I need to be. Slip stitches also connect pieces together. They connect stitches together, they connect rows together. It's just a way to connect one thing to another without making a big bulky stitch. So this is the shortest chain, or excuse me, shortest stitch in crocheting. And then the single crochet is about this tall, and then the half is about this tall, and then a double is about this tall, and then a triple is this tall. So from the slip stitch to the triple, you're going to basically make a triangle. And I'll show you that, even though my next lesson is going to be the single crochet. The single crochet would be next, and then the half double would go after that. And I'm only doing this so you can see the graduation of height, because what will happen is, say you want to make a scarf. If you were to make a scarf with just slip stitches, it would take you a really long time to do it. Alright, so here's the stitches. So if you make a scarf out of triples, which are this long versus this long, wouldn't take you as long. Unfortunately, triples leave a big hole between stitches because they're so long. And slip stitches, well, there's no holes at all. So if you want a really, really, really dense scarf, great, go for it. But it's going to take you a long, long time. People typically pick a double crochet. That's a good height, and the hole's not so big. But triples are a little too big. But they're used all throughout crocheting, so you got to learn how to do them. But anyway, this lesson is just for these here. So let me pull this out. I'm going to put this back in here. And I'm going to pull this yarn snug. And I'm going to go into my next stitch. I'm going to yarn over, pull it through, and then pull that one through this one. And there's your slip stitch, which is the first crochet stitch that you'll need to know.